Let me do a quick trade review on the stock I traded LN today. Not the most productive one. At one point of time, I did have good gains, but somehow it just came back. So yesterday I discussed about this LN stock, right? On the daily chart, after the Friday, it had a big pop. Let's show you on here. So this was the Friday movement, and I had it on the watch list today for the $46 level to see what is going to happen. And right on the open, let's see. So the first move when the stock opened was to the downside, right? It went through 46 and came as low as 45.60 something, and then it quickly reclaimed the $46 level. When it came back to the $46 level, that's when I actually got in. Let me show you my entry and exits on here. Let's make a bit more sense. So my entry was at 46. My entry was 46.23, which is over here in this candle. So I risked 46.23 with my stop under 46. If it went below 46, which means the trade would invalidate it. So risking about 30 cents, 300 shares. That's about 90 bucks. Not a lot. So right when I got in, this stock actually popped high. It went from 46.24 all the way to 47.60. Now, one thing that I didn't do is I wasn't at the computer, so I wasn't able to take this pop on here, which is quite it's almost $1.40, right? It's almost a 4-hour risk. I was risking 30 cents. It went up about $1.40. Now, I should have taken 1/3 out here, at least in this pop over here, so that if it does come back, I will still be pretty decently profitable. So if I show you my entry and exits, let's see what I got. So I got in at 46.24 and had to bail out at 46.40 just when I saw that, you know what, this stuff one actually kind of feels like the market was weak and feels like it's a weak day. I didn't want to really hold this overnight because you don't really know if it's going to gap down or something. So I got it out of the trade and I made like 50 bucks on this trade. Not too great. So let's review the trade. Um, let's see. Okay, so my entry was 46.24. My risk and the share size I had was 300. Risk was $100. So for now, I'm trying to risk about 150 bucks on one trade. So which means my stop was 45.94, right? So I went and risked 30 cents on the trade. Now this stock actually went all the way. Day's high was 47.60. So from my entry of 46.24, let's say 46.25, went all the way to 47.60. If you pull up the calculator, right? Let's see. Okay, if you pull up the calculator, 47.60 minus 46.24. So it went up about from my entry, it went up about $1.36. Now, if my risk was 30 cents, let me explain. Risk was 30 cents, and the stock went up $1.36, which means at one point of time, I had profit of about 4 hours, right? Because I was risking 30 cents. 4 times of that is $1.20. So it was at one point of time, I was actually over 4-hour trade. Now, one mistake I did was I didn't take any profit, right? I should have taken at least 1/3. 1/3 would have been 100 shares. At the 4-hour, that would be a profit of 120 bucks, right? So even if my trade would have been break even, I would have made at least 1 R, because my 1 R over here is $100. Instead, I took a profit of $50, which is 0.5 R. Right. So one thing that I have to, I guess, put into mind is whenever I do get a profit of 3 or 4 R, it would be kind of good to take at least 1/3 off. So I have at least a 1 R trade, and the rest I can always scale out of it depending on how the market does. So I went a bit greedy on this trade on this LN. I mean the setup was good, but I just the day and the market was down quite a bit today. Market actually gapped down. Um, Weekly is still good, right? I mean, weekly is still good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the chart. Overall, it still looks good. I have my alert set on $48 level. Somehow, if it's for some reason, if we're to gap up over here, somewhere over here, and then try to move over 48, I will most likely get involved. So that's how I mismanage the trade, and something that I need to work on. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on Twitter or StockTwits at Watchlist Stock. That's pretty much for it today. Thanks.